Hey everybody, this is Christopher Michelle and this is my first tutorial on Blender. I'm going to be showing everybody how to model a volcano and render an eruption using particle effects. To start off with, we're going to delete this cube object and add a plane. Then we're going to scale it so we have more room to work with. And I just like to bring it above the grid right there. Next, I'm going to turn it into a ortho top view by pressing the 5 key, the number 5 key and the number 7 key in that order. And I'm going to create a second screen and make this one a front ortho view. I'll get into the details of exactly why in just a bit. Next, I'm going to go into edit mode and I'm going to subdivide this plane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. 5 is a good number to settle with, or because the more times you subdivide, the more taxing it is on your CPU to render it. 5 is a good number for most decently powerful computers to handle it. Next, I'm going to select the face, and you want to choose one near the middle as the focus point for our extrusion. And with the cursor still on the screen, I'm going to press the O key to turn on the proportional editing mode, so that when I grab the face, I can, using the middle mouse button, I can increase this little gray circle's diameter to include the whole plane into the extrusion. So you want to have it you want to have the gray circle encompass most of the plane, and then you're going to see the reason for the top and front ortho logical view. As you can see, we can keep track of it a lot better, and with its the orthological view makes it parallel whichever kind of view you choose, so you can make sure things are nice and even. Now you don't want to bring it up too much all at once, since it'll bring up the base of the plane too high. So that's good right there. We're going to press the G key to grab, and then we're going to bring down the diameter of this little gray circle again with the middle mouse key scrolling, and that's good for now. And now we're going to bring it up. Press C again so you can make sure it goes straight up, like so. That's good. And next you're going to press G again, bring the diameter of the little gray circle even more, and then press C, and then you're going to bring the top down so you can create the mouth of the volcano. You don't want to go too much as it'll go through the bottom of the base. So right now we have it good. Enter. We can now go back into object mode and smooth out things a little bit to smoothen the jagged edges on the mouth of the volcano. clean that up even more by going to this modifier tab, add modifiers, and choose subdivisions. As you can see, that brings down the jagged edges even more and creates a more circular mouth of our volcano. I'm gonna bring the camera up a little bit more. And there we have the mouth of our volcano. Okay. Next, to simulate the magma, we're gonna add a lamp, area lamp to be exact. And another reason for the top and front ortho view, as we bring the light up to the mouth, we can better manipulate the light to go exactly into dead center of the mouth of the volcano. Bring that down, and then we're gonna rotate it. There we go. So the light is shining out of the mouth. Right. Next, we're going to go into the object data tab for the light, and we're going to go to the light tab and bring its energy up to 10 max. We'll bring its gamma up to 2, and the distance of the light, we're going to bring that down low to 3. Now we're going to change the color of the light to something more befitting magma. As you can see, we have it right there. And now we're going to preview the render by pressing F12. And there we go. We have the magma, simulating magma using the lamp right here. Now, to create the particle effect, we're going to need to add, going back into the 3D view, you press F11. We're going to need to add an object. I'm going to choose plane. See, we need an object to with one face to control the direction of the particles. I'm going to be scaling this down. The reason for that is the object, the particle effects will generate all over an object. If say if it was a cube, it would generate all over the cube. So while you can still select the cube to act as the object, you would need to select one face to have it come out one direction. So a plane is easier to use. So we just scale the plane and brought it down to the mouth. Okay, I'm going to bring this over a little bit because we need to go into our particle tab over here. And looks like little stars. Press check mark, and now we'll have emission of particles that we can now check bringing the cursor back into the screen and holding Alt and pressing A. You'll see we have particles. Now, let that run through. Okay. You want to go into scroll down to the velocity tab. As you saw, the particles were going down. That's not good, so we need to bring the emitter geometry. 25 is a good number. number. There we go. And now Alt and A, you'll see the particles will now largely go upwards. See, there we go. Okay, let me pause that. And next, we can go down into the Children tab, Particles, and to have a more concentration of particles, you see we bring up the radius, and we'll have a whole ton of them right there. I'll keep it at 0.5. 0.5, or can also display a bit more. And I think that's good. A zero point 0.9 radius and displaying 47. That's good for now. Next, we go into this Render tab. Now, I'm not gonna. What you want to know is to animate something requires a good chunk of time, and I already set up a volcano beforehand when I realized that, and I made it go 45 frames, and to have that animate, you would then click animate the screen. To control the output, we've gone over in class. You would change wherever your output in this system tab, right there, and yeah, you control what kind of file format, like right with this scroll down. So as I said, I had already made the video, and this would be the final result. As I get more experience with the particles, it won't be such in fast motion, and it'll look more like magma. But as you can see, that's how we model a volcano. So as I just said, as I get more experienced, there'll be more to come. So I'll be seeing you.